He stood in the spotlight, surrounded by tens of thousands of spectators crowding the O2 Arena in London, one of the most prestigious stages in the world. Yet, at the very peak of his glory, Jin, BTS member known for his composure and professionalism, uttered a sentence that shook the entire atmosphere of the night. "I didn't expect that I'd really come here." This seemingly simple statement was not only confusing, but also unraveled unexpected layers of emotion from a world-class public figure.
What really happened that night?
Who made Jin question his very presence on such a grand stage? These questions didn't just hang in the air. They triggered a wave of speculation rippling from the audience seats to every corner of the internet. For a global superstar who has performed in giant stadiums across 5 continents, why did O2 London feel so out of reach for him? And why did he deliver that sentence in a voice that nearly trembled, as if it held a deeper meaning beyond mere geographical surprise? The fact that Jin had scheduled a solo concert in London as part of a world tour was nothing new. Tickets sold out in minutes. Fan enthusiasm was unstoppable. But no one predicted that the night would become one of the most emotional moments in his career journey. After delivering a stunning performance for nearly 2 hours, singing deeply personal tracks from his solo album, Jin chose to speak not as an idol, but as an ordinary human being. Today, someone came. "I never thought they would actually come. But they came," he said during a live stream session after the concert. That sentence wasn't directed at the general audience. It felt deeply personal. And with that, Jin opened the door to an unexpected narrative, a story he had never shared, not even with his most loyal fandom. It didn't take long before the media and the global public began dissecting every word he said, every movement on stage, even the smallest expression captured by camera. Some fans claimed that Jin's voice cracked while singing Epiphany, a song about self-acceptance. Others pointed to a moment where he appeared to discreetly wipe away tears before giving his final bow to the audience. What made O2 London different from hundreds of other venues? Some pop culture observers argue that the location holds strong symbolic meaning. For many Asian artists, especially from South Korea, performing at the O2 is a sign that they've truly broken into the Western market. But for Jin, it's possible that the O2 was not just a stage, it was a meeting point between the past and the present. Several theories emerged. Some said the person he referred to was a figure from his past, a family member, a former mentor, or even an old friend who had once been a source of conflict or great inspiration. But Jin didn't mention any names. "They know who they are," he said briefly. "I saw them. They saw me. That's enough." That statement didn't just add layers of mystery. It underscored that the moment was deeply personal and not meant for public consumption. Unfortunately, it wasn't just sympathy flowing from the internet. As speculation grew, fake news began to surface. Several accounts shared photos and videos claiming to show a mysterious figure among the audience, but these were later proven to be doctored or taken out of context. Even a few influencers took advantage of the moment to boost audience engagement with completely speculative narratives. Jin himself didn't offer any further clarification. He chose silence. Yet that decision only amplified the impact of what he had already expressed. In an entertainment world filled with structured scenarios, PR scripts, and repeatedly revised press statements, Jin's sincerity, even if only glimpsed, became something rare and touching. Undeniably, Jin's statement that night changed the meaning of his London concert. It no longer merely marked professional success. It became a crucial turning point in a personal narrative known only to a few. London was no longer just a dot on the map of his tour. For Jin, that night became a moment of inner confrontation, an unexpected encounter with a part of himself long ignored, or perhaps with someone representing a significant part of his life. The public may guess, theorize, even create additional narratives around Jin's statement. But the reality is, we don't know, and maybe we never will. What's certain is that on that night, among the cheers and dazzling lights, a world-class artist revealed his humanity. He, who had always seemed so unshakable, admitted his doubts, his shock, and his disbelief. That's what made the moment so powerful. Not because of who was present, but because Jin, a global icon, dared to show that even at the highest point of achievement, someone can still feel unworthy, unready, or unsure that they deserve to be there to this a sign that a new chapter is about to open in his career or personal life? Or was that moment the closing of a story that only Jin and that person know the answer to? These questions will continue to echo, not because the answers are important, but because the moment touched something far more universal: vulnerability, and that's where its power lies. Jin didn't just arrive at the O2 London. He arrived in a much deeper sense, emotionally, psychologically, and existentially. He faced something he never expected to confront. And in that unpreparedness, he showed the world that even the brightest stars can feel small in the face of an unexpected moment. One thing is certain: that night will not only be remembered as one of Jin's greatest concerts, but as the most honest chapter in the journey of an idol who, for a moment, stopped being a symbol and returned to being human. But beneath the emotional uproar and the whirlwind that followed, the fundamental question we must all reflect on is this: was all of this truly real? Or was it just a narrative fabrication designed to grab media attention and steer public opinion? In the era of social media, where a single video clip can become emotional proof and one tweet can spark global speculation, it's difficult to distinguish between authentic events and narratives carefully packaged for sensation. Are we witnessing reality from the deepest part of an artist's soul? Or are we merely being pulled into a drama shaped by algorithms and collective perception? We must acknowledge that most of the information fueling this narrative came from platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, X, and various fan forums. Fan cam videos, live stream snippets, even facial expression analyses of Jin, all spread widely and went viral fast. But how accurate are these things when removed from their original context? Can one small gesture or one emotional sentence truly serve as evidence of a complex personal story? Let's ask ourselves, are we too quick to believe? Are we too eager to believe there's a hidden drama behind Jin's O2 London concert? Is it possible that our hunger for emotional narratives has blinded us from objective facts? Numerous media articles that emerged post-concert took Jin's statement literally and spun it into sensational headlines. Jin meets someone from the past. Jin's tears explained. Who is it? O2 concert becomes secret reunion, all designed to provoke emotion but containing little verifiable evidence. Ironically, the public was more interested in who the person that came was than in exploring why Jin was so shocked by their presence. The focus shifted from essence to identity, from meaning to drama. And this becomes a major reflection for all of us. Are we more interested in the person behind the stage, or do we simply crave dramatic stories to fill our timelines? It's important to note that until now, Jin himself has never given an official clarification, named the person, or elaborated on the emotional context of his statement. Everything circulating online is interpretation, some sincere, some manipulative, and many just riding on popularity. How should we respond to all of this? Was it truly Jin's surprise at an old trauma resurfacing, or a moment too personal to be shared publicly? Could it be that Jin intentionally crafted a mysterious atmosphere to add emotional value to his concert? As the audience, have we, perhaps unconsciously, turned someone's private moment into public commodity? In this fast-moving world, we often forget one important thing. Doubt is part of intellectual maturity. Not everything that goes viral is true. Not every emotional moment is honest, and not everything that touches the heart is what it seems that AS audiences continually flooded with information. We must start learning to distinguish between narratives shaped by media and those that truly arise from reality. The fact that we still question the truth of this event is healthy and should be preserved. Do not immediately believe a narrative just because it aligns with your emotional hopes. Imagine if this was just a marketing strategy. What if this emotional moment was designed to build engagement, strengthen emotional connection with fans, and secure brand loyalty? Is that wrong?
No.
But should it be believed blindly? Also no. And if this event really happened, then we have a responsibility as the public not to simplify someone's emotional experience into mass entertainment. We must respect the boundary between personal experience and public consumption. In this case, it's not excessive to ask, have we become part of an emotionally greedy consumption culture? Are we too easily provoked by unverified story fragments? Has social media created an illusion of empathy that is actually just engagement bait? It must be emphasized that all the information forming the basis of this article comes from various media sources whose accuracy cannot be fully verified. Therefore, we urge you, readers, fans, and observers, to remain critical, skeptical, and reflective. Don't let emotions override logic. Don't let personal attachment blind you to the possibility of fabricated information. Don't take a single expression as absolute truth. Verification, evaluation, and reflection. These three should be our habits when facing any kind of information, especially from the world of entertainment. In conclusion, the story of Jin and O2 London might be real. It might not. It could be deeply personal. It could be carefully designed. But one thing is certain. Our reaction to this event reflects who we are as an audience. Are we hungry for truth or just addicted to drama? And now we invite you to ask yourself, what are you truly seeking from this story? Truth? Emotional tension? Or just another topic for your social media feed? Feel free to share your thoughts. Not to extend the rumor, but to strengthen the culture of critical thinking in the endless tide of information. Thank you for watching and reflecting. Stay vigilant, stay reflective, and most importantly, never stop asking.